So we are recording. So hey guys, we are going to be going over a kind of like a bunch of things to put together to make it so that you guys can have a breakthrough. And this is so crucial. And we were just talking about this on the leadership Zoom, and I want you guys to all know this is the most important thing that we're going to be talking about tonight is you are the only limit and the only thing stopping yourself from getting to the next level. And at any point my internet starts being weird, put it in the chat thing so I could figure out why. My dog ate my cord, so we had to get a new cord, so it might be weird. Anyways, so this month, we are making like the impossible possible, and that's something that I was listening to a video today, and it was just like, it was so like just motivating and exciting, and that's why we watch videos every day. I love Tony Robbins. He has like trillions of videos on YouTube. So if you're not watching a video every day, you need to, especially like if you guys go to work or you make breakfast in the morning, or if you're drinking coffee, like just put it on YouTube and listen to it as you're getting ready, because it'll change your perspective on the day. But making the impossible possible. And this is something that Tony Robbins was saying. He was saying, have you ever fought so hard to have a breakthrough and then you got it? And for me, thinking back, like not it works related, just going back to like a childhood memory, or even something that like happened in your adult life, like where you had to fight really hard. Maybe it was a class you were failing and you pursued and you just got through the class, you passed. Or, maybe it was a time where, in my life, for example, I had a daughter, I got pregnant when I just turned 18. I never thought that, I was going to be able to survive or be a good mom or anything like that. And it gave us, the breakthrough was for us to have this business, to find the business and be able to, get out of that constant struggle financially and, the stress and all that kind of stuff. So think about like whenever time that you had a breakthrough, what was required of you to have that breakthrough? Look at why are you wanting a breakthrough and where is the breakthrough? Like, where are you wanting to have that breakthrough? Whether it be just like, you're like, all right, so my reason right now, and this is something that you guys have got to think of and think deep, because I was actually just talking to a leader about this, is like, it's easy to say like, I want money. Okay. Aren't we all here because we want money? Okay. But why do you want that money is the question. Like, do you want that money because that's going to pay off debt that is lingering over your head, that's going to repair credit to allow you to buy a house? Is that money going to pay for your kid's school, pay for your kid to do, a sport? Is that money going to save you from foreclosure? Whatever that money is for you, you need to figure out why and what that money is going to do for you. Otherwise, like, you can just say money and it has no meaning. Like, I could walk up to you and give you $1. You just got money, but is that what you wanted? Technically, it's what you wanted. You said money. You didn't have a dollar amount. And what I really encourage you to do is dig deeper into how much money that you're wanting. Whether that, like, if you want, let's just say you're trying to pay off a credit card. Okay, it's lingering over. Maybe they're calling you, they're sending it to a debt collector, whatever, and it's $5,000. You need to figure out how you're going to make $5,000 and come up with a plan for that $5,000 in order to make sure that you, oh, I'm sorry, I got to mute everybody. In order to make sure that you get it, like that gives you an actual reason besides money. So make sure you're digging deep. Ask and you shall receive. Think about what your money you're going for. Ask, and speak it into existence. And this is so crucial too, because so many people tell me, well, I would like to get like 4 customers this month and a distributor. Why just 1 when our Steps to Success says 3? Why just 1 when Ruby needs 5 and you have 0? And that's the biggest thing is you're just putting a limit on yourself. You're telling yourself a consistent story, and you're going to tell me, I don't know, Katie. I don't know why I'm saying only 1. Because I feel like I can't get more. I don't know, which is telling yourself a consistent story. You're telling yourself a reason why you're not going to get it. And if you come to me and you tell me, I don't know, I'm trying really hard to get 1. Well, the reason that you're not going to get 1 is because you're literally barely thinking you can even get 1. If you're consistently saying, I don't know, I think I'm gonna get a distributor this month. Like, hell yeah, you're gonna get 1, 2, and 3, just like the Steps to Success says. And then 4, 5, and 6 because you already know how to do it. And then 7, 8, 9 because you're a mastermind at it now. Because you've done it over and over and over. It becomes a habit. So if you're consistently telling yourself that same story of I hope I, or I think that those things, like, it's wrong. There is no I think I'm gonna be a Ruby. It's I'm going Ruby this month. So I want you now to start thinking, okay, Hold on, it says I'm cutting out. Brittany, am I cutting out really bad? Okay, hold on. All right, so if it does, just tell me again. Just Brittany, text me if it does. Okay, so there's 3 elements for having a breakthrough, and one is a strategy. And the strategy is important, but it's not the most important. And guys, the strategy, and this is going to be so good because we already have the strategy, okay? We already have it in our team page. The strategy is there. It's not like a mind game where you're like guessing, how do I sign a distributor, or how am I going to sign a customer? There's videos, there's files, there's photo albums. And Brittany just uploaded a photo album today on just conversations with her potentials. So there's no more guesswork in how do I sign up a distributor. If you want to sign a distributor, you're going to watch videos, you're going to get confident, and you're going to post about it. So how many people in here are trying to go Ruby this month? Let's talk about Ruby, because if you're going Ruby this month, you need 5 distributors. Do you have 5 distributors? Probably not. You need 5 distributors, but 5 distributors, how are you going to get those people if you don't watch a video and learn how to do it? Did you claim it on your social media? Are you putting out there, I'm going Ruby? Are you still afraid to say I'm going Ruby because it could not happen? Are you working like you want to go Ruby, or are you working like I wish I could go Ruby? Because if you're working like you wish, you're not going Ruby this month. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to happen. People who promote, and we're going to have one of our girls talk tonight in just a couple minutes about how she went Ruby in 21 days. And that to me, and it's from newbie, like just signed up, 21 days later, a Ruby. Okay, so that's going to go into a couple other things. But, okay, so strategy, we have it. And we're going to go into step by step. What do you do daily to become, like, to enroll distributors, to enroll customers? And guys, I'm about to blow your mind, okay? And Brittany, add anything if I miss it. But posting every day. I post 3 to 4 times on my Facebook, and it's a little bit, it works, dripped into what I'm doing today. And then on top of that, I post 1 time a day on Instagram, and what I post on Instagram is not the same thing that I post on my Facebook. I post multiple times on my Instagram story. I don't have a designated number on Instagram stories. I just post on it like we post on Snapchat. I know every single person in here knows what Snapchat is. You know how to use Snapchat, and you probably, when you were in high school, all you did was live on Snapchat. And it's the same thing, except you're not putting raunchy ratchet stuff up there like you did when you were in high school. You're posting about your life. What are you doing? Are you drinking Starbucks today? Are you at the park? Are you getting lunch? Are you reading a book? Is your dog being crazy? You know, I don't care what it is. It's just like a vlog of your life, okay? Every day. So that's saying our first big thing is posting. So you're going to post 3 to 4 times on Facebook. You're going to be posting on your Instagram story every single day throughout the day. You're also going to make 1 post on Instagram. And my Instagram posts vary. So it's like, it could be a business post today. Tomorrow it can be a quote. Tomorrow it can be just a regular random pic. You know, it could be a product post, whatever. I don't have a rhythm. I just post whatever I feel like posting that day. If I haven't posted a product pic in a couple days, I post a product picture. If I haven't posted about the business, I post about the business. There is no perfect way. But if you just feel it out and see. And if I don't post something about the business or the product that day on my Instagram story, it goes up there on the story versus just the actual post. Okay, so posting, messaging. Okay, if you're not messaging every day and you're expecting to sign people, you're never going to sign people, okay? So the thing is, when we're messaging, guys, I message every person that likes my post. And before you get to say, well, nobody likes my post. Well, this is how you're going to fix that. Follow more people. And, you know, what's cooler is when you follow more people, you're going to get more likes, but also make sure your picture is good quality. Should somebody like that? If it's a spammy photo, nobody will like it. If it's a personal photo that you took yourself, people will like the photo. So make sure that you're consistently going after your posts. Do good posts so you have people to message them. Anybody that likes my personal posts, my customer posts, or my distributor posts, they get a message from me. And I'm just simply asking them, hey, you know, I noticed you liked a lot of my posts, blah, 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 blah. It's in the messaging file in the team page. I noticed you liked a lot of my posts. I'm not sure if you're just being super sweet or not, but I was interested if I could give you some more info on making some extra money from home. Boom, done, message. I send it out. Do I care if I send it to 50 people and 10 people answer me yes? I don't know, maybe, kind of, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't know who the heck doesn't answer me. I only pay attention to who does. Screenshot, talk to them, build a relationship, they'll sign up. That's how it works, okay? So that's signing distributors. I'm just blowing your mind with the simplicity of how to do it. And if you want to sign more, you message more. If you're like, I'm in a position where I need to sign 5 distributors this month or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 distributors this month to hit my promotion, then you better be messaging 100, 200, 300 people in a day. And it doesn't take that long either. And that's the thing that a lot of people freak out about. It's like, well, I don't know how I'm going to send that many. I send messages to every person that likes my post, my personal post. I get on my thing. I just message everybody. And they're interacting on my page. If you're on my Instagram or on my Facebook, I have permission to talk to you. So I just send messages. I'm asking, I'm not cold messaging. I'm making sure that it's like a relation, like a relational message where they can just simply say like, no girl, I'm just supporting you. And then I still thank them for liking my stuff because it helps my business. So posting, messaging, following up, those people that you talk to, get a follow-up date, guys. Be bold. I don't ever let somebody stop talking to me without saying, hey, is tomorrow night, at 6 o'clock good for you to start? They're going to be like, yeah, it's great. Okay, great. So get them signed up tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Or they'll be like, I'm like, when do you want to get started? Is right now good? They're like, well, I have to get paid. I get paid on Friday. Cool. I'll message you Friday at noon. Is that good? I literally do not let them get away from me without giving me a date and a time. So make sure you're getting a date and a time. Be bold and ask. Otherwise, it's awkward and you don't know when to follow up, okay? So follow up. What am I missing? Post, message, follow up, interact. I interact with people on my Facebook. If I'm just sitting down, like going through my Instagram feed or my Facebook feed, I'm messaging or I'm commenting on their stuff. I'm liking their stuff. I'm just consistently saying like, hey, I'm here. This is who I am. If I comment on somebody's stuff that's new, they're going to go back to my page and see it. So make sure you're consistently doing the work. That's the strategy of signing distributors, signing loyal customers, okay? And if the loyal customers are the same thing as signing distributors, you just ask them about the product that you posted about, okay? Plus, host to post. If you're not doing host to post, you're shooting yourself in the foot. That's why you're not signing loyal customers. Okay, so the story is what makes you stuck. And this is so good, okay? So Tony Robbins said this, and I just thought it was genius. So the only thing that holds you back from where your goal is your story. And that means that you're saying something like, yeah, I could go Ruby, but, I'm just busy. Or I really want to go Ruby, but my kid's been sick. Work's been crazy. I'm just tired, blah, blah, blah. Well, let me ask you, when was there a time in your life, besides when you were 3 years old, that everything was perfect for you? You had the perfect amount of time. Everything's going good. You're just like, yeah, everything's done. I got all this free time. Nothing really that I have to do. Just get to sit down, watch TV all day, and everything's good. Because me personally, I've never had that in my life, besides when I was a child. Like, I'm talking like elementary school. Then in middle school, you get more homework, more stuff. You're in sports. Like high school, you have more homework. College applications, you have to work. You have a car to pay for. You have gas to pay for. There was never a time in my life where I'm just like, dude, I got all the time in the world. So you have to think, like, are you telling yourself this constant story and it's giving you a reason to feel satisfied that you're not doing it? I'm not going Ruby. I've been in this business 6 months, but I'm not Ruby because I'm just busy. I work a full-time job. I got kids. They got sports, things going on. So I can't, that's why I haven't gone Ruby. It's just life, Or, I just have life, I'm busy with my work and my husband and whatever. I really don't care. That story is why you're not promoting consistently, month after month after month, week after week. You're the one who's saying, I can't go Ruby because this, and you're telling yourself that, which puts it into existence. And you're telling yourself consistently that you're not going to rank up, and you're making yourself feel okay about it, even though subconsciously you feel really shitty about it. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, it's it's a mind game between yourself, because really getting to Ruby is not a big deal. It's not hard. It's a big deal as an accomplishment, but it's not a big deal for the work ethic to get there. It's really not that hard. It's just all in your mind of, I'm busy. And guys, I'm telling you, I've been busy. When I started this business, I didn't get to be just a stay-at-home mom that I am now, okay? I had to work. I was going to school full-time as a nurse. I had clinicals like 1 million hours a week. I had to be there for lab hours. I had a baby. I was planning my wedding, and Zach was at work 24/7. So trying to balance all that while building a business, it wasn't the easiest thing in the world, but I got there and I made it happen because my goal was important to me. I was tired of having to coupon, tired of having to push bills back, tired of having them send me notices saying my water was going to be shut off, my cable was going to, not my cable, I didn't have that. My power was going to be shut off, all these different things. And I was just tired of that life. And I wasn't telling myself that story of, Katie, you're busy. You can't do this. You're a full-time nursing student. Are you kidding me? You know, you're a mom. You're planning your wedding. How is it possible that you're going to be able to get to Double Diamond? That wasn't even in the game plan. The only thing I was thinking of, I need money. I need more money. I've got to change my life. I've got to stop with the, stressing out over these bills. I've got to pay everything off. I'm so tired of this struggle. I'm tired of never seeing Zach. I'm tired of never seeing my kid. And I made it happen. So you have to figure out, why are you telling yourself that story? Stop telling yourself that story. Divorce your story and marry the truth. What is the truth for you? And it will set you free. Don't go back to your old story. You'll never get to your breakthrough. If you're not working, expect no results. So look at your situation and say, am I ready? Am I tired of being a distributor and I want to be a executive or a Ruby or an Emerald? And that's where the change starts to come in. Now I want to ask Jerica. Jerica signed up last month and went Ruby in 21 days from new distributor to Ruby. And I want Jerica, tell them exactly how, when you're brand new, because this is something we get a lot. I don't know what to post. I haven't used all the products. I'm not successful yet. I haven't made $1 million. I haven't gotten all the products. I don't know. I haven't made money yet. How is it possible that you sign distributors, you sign loyal customers, and you went Ruby in 21 days? Hold on, let me unmute you. Why is it not working? Okay. So tell us how did that all play out? Like, how did you do it?
Okay, so I mean, everything that you just said is exactly what I did, but I'll kind of put examples to all of that. Like, a big thing for the follow-up, like, you have to follow up with your people, because I just told Brittany this the other day. I found this company on Instagram. I stumbled upon, I don't know if anyone else knows her, like the new people, but I stumbled upon Jocelyn Yates, and I followed her for over a year before I reached out to Jocelyn Yates. But in that same amount of time, I reached out to Brittany too, because somehow she added me in the mixture of that year. So I added Brittany and I reached out to her about the company. So I reached out to both of them, but because Jocelyn Yates took over a week to get back to me, and Brittany was punctual and getting back to me and giving me information, she invited me to add her on Facebook so she could help me find ways to start up, because I had 12 cents. So that's why I signed up under Brittany and not Jocelyn freaking Yates, who's a millionaire, Like, I chose Brittany because she made me feel like she was concerned for me. Like, she wanted to help me out. She wanted to see me succeed. So that's how I got here. So that just goes to follow up with these people. Don't be afraid to be like, oh, I just messaged them on Monday. Like, it's Wednesday. Should I really follow up? Like, yes, follow up. Follow up with these people. Follow up with your potentials all the time until they block you. Like, seriously, just follow up and be nice and friendly. Be yourself. And how I got to Ruby in 21 days. Okay, let me tell you. It is exactly like Katie just said. I didn't make a single excuse. I knew that this was going to be my job. I am now a business owner. I want to withhold that image of owning this business. I had never tried a single It Works product at all. Not a wrap, nothing. So I jumped right in. I didn't make a single excuse. And like, even now, I don't ever put my phone down. Like, I just don't. Like, I spend a little bit of time with my daughter one-on-one. And then besides that, when we're interacting, I have my phone next to me. If I put it down and I pick it up and I have 20 messages, I'm responding to all those messages when I can. And like, I just didn't make an excuse. Like, even right now, I'm breastfeeding my daughter right now as I'm on Zoom. Like, she's 2 months old. Like, I don't make an excuse. I go to every single meeting that I possibly can. The only time I don't go to a meeting is when I'm at church on Sunday. When I first joined, Brittany gave me like a little bit of outline. She tagged me in the first video, her first training video. And I saw, oh, this is video number 1. I'm going to go find video number 2. Oh, there's number 3. There's number 4. So I watched every single video. I watched Katie's training on the product, because I had no idea what even products I represented at all. So I took notes. Let's see. I took a bunch of notes on what I wanted to say. Yes. And you need to keep your why, like, once again, exactly what Katie just explained. Like, you have to, like me, I need this. It's not just, oh, I want to make a little extra money. And a good example, like let's say that you are a stay-at-home mom and your husband does work really hard, so you do get all the bills paid, you just want to make a little extra money. Well, you need to, if you really want to succeed in this, you need to kind of change your frame of thought. Because Megan, for example, she explained to me that her boyfriend, the father of her kids, they live pretty comfortably. She just wanted a little extra money, but she had to change that thought to, what if he died? What if he died today? We would have no money. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I would have no job, no money for these kids. So that's her why. Even though they're comfortable enough now, that's her why to drive her farther. So you need to find that why, and you need to stick to it. Like every morning when you wake up, you're like, oh man, like I really don't want to message all these 10 people back that messaged me last night. Like this is so much work to message people. Well, why am I doing this? Like stick to that. And also like, I can totally see how some people could get like really negative, like, oh, I've messaged 50 people and only 2 people responded. Like you need to put out that positive energy. You just have to be positive. What you let out, you will get back. Be positive, push forward. Know that you do have to sometimes message 50 people in order for one person to message you back, but that one person is going to be a sale that gets you one step closer to your promotion. So why not message those 50 people to make yourself one step closer? You need to, something that I do is I always have my chart. I have my notebook and my chart right here in front of me. So every morning I look at my chart and I see, like I'm shooting for Emerald this month and I will get Emerald. Like I need that $5,000 like yesterday, so I will get Emerald. But I have 4,000 volume that I need to fill for that. And that's my outlook on it is I have my chart in front of me. I have 4,000 volume that I need to fill on my own. So that's a big thing that helped me get to Ruby is in that last week, I went executive. And then 5 days later, I went to Ruby because I had that number every single day. Oh, okay, I need to sell 12 cleanses in 5 days. And then that next day, like, good thing I had a couple girls helping me out, but that next day I only needed 7. And then it went down from there. And like another big thing for me is like, since I see Brittany and Katie and so many of you other girls, like you girls are so successful because this is your business. Like you promote it on your page, you post about how it's changing your life and, you know, you're wearing It Works shirts when you go for your workout, running around the park or whatever it may be. Like my biggest goal, I like could not wait to get my $100 free credit so I could buy like a pair of leggings to wear out and about. So maybe someone at Costco would stop me and ask me. Like I dove into this like with no excuses. I fell head over heels in love with our products like right away. I tried my first wrap. I fell completely in love. If the wrap can be that amazing, I could sell customers just on my experience with the wrap. Like come on, those things are bomb. So I just fell head over heels in love with it. Like I have like clothes coming to me now. Like I can't wait to just like it's exactly what you guys say, like be a product of the product. Like if this is your business, people are watching, like everyone that is your friend anywhere, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, they're all watching you. Like live your life, do your thing, but be a representation of your business. Like this is how you're going to fulfill your dreams. Like that's the way that I think of it. One lesson I did learn already the first month into May is because I did so well in April, and I did so well because I messaged people. I did host to post. That's how I got my customers, host to post all day long. And I've already learned in the first week in May, I've only signed 1 customer, and that's because I was completely lazy because just like Brittany, I don't remember if you said this in the team Zoom earlier or this one, but you have to wake up every day like it's your last day to get that Emerald. And me, I haven't done that for this first week in May. So I got 1 customer. Like that is unreal for me in the past month. Like I at least get 1 customer a day. And it's 100% because I was completely lazy. I was like, oh, you know, I just got Ruby. Like I still have a whole month ahead to get my Emerald. Let me sit back and relax, or I don't have to be so crazy on my phone. And lesson learned, 1 customer a week into May, like no. So today I said, it's Monday, fresh start. I had a good weekend. I drank a couple beers. Like I need to get back to work. I'm never going to be lazy ever again. And today I sat on my phone, did my thing. I signed 3 customers today, 1 for the Fit 30, 1 for the Fit 15, and 1 for some wraps. So I did it. Like I just got on my phone and I did the work. I got host to post. I got, I think 6 host to post out today from messaging like 40 people. And that's pretty good. But some days I have to message, some days I literally message 100 people to get 2 Hostaposts out. Like, you just have to keep going. And it's just like everyone says, if you feel like you're not selling or you feel like nobody's interested, it's because you're not messaging enough people. If you want this, you need to stay up a couple hours after your kids go to sleep and message. Then you're going to wake up to 30 messages back of all these people. You're like, oh, wow, like this is kind of cool. And then there's your Hostapost for the day. So just don't get lazy. Keep doing it. You have to message if you want to succeed. You have to find a reason why. If you want this, you have to find a good reason why that you're going to stick to. Why do you need this? Not, oh, I kind of want this. Oh, I kind of want to be Ruby, or I kind of want to be executive. But if not, it's cool. You're never going to get to executive or Ruby having that mindset. No way. You have to do this. I have to do this. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, I totally agree.
Oh, yeah. And okay, baby. And just keep it in your mind. Like I said, people are watching. Like, you have to make appealing posts. Like, go stand in your sunny window for a selfie, you know, like make them bright, make them appealing, because people are watching and we see with our eyes first, you know, we see your picture. That's why we're looking at what you wrote, or that's why we're clicking read more and not just scrolling past it. So make your posts appealing, make them bright, make them fun. Like everyone says, post about your family. Like, that's all that I do, is I just post about myself, and I post about my success. Every time I get a bonus, I put a little picture of it on my Facebook, anything like that. And like just now on the Zoom right now, I have someone reaching out to me, never talked to her before in my life. And she just said, hey, I see that you have a business through It Works. Can you tell me more about it? Like, how's your pay? Do you make good money? Like, she's just asking because she sees my posts that you guys can see too. So you just have to like, take what Katie and Brittany say, because I am the perfect example of all of that. Because everything that they said, I followed to a T. Like, Brittany can preach for it because I ask her questions every single day. I'm not just out there like making my best guess to my customers or like hoping I say the right thing. I'm like, no. Ever since day one, I'm like, Brittany, this is my screenshot. Like, I never had a question like this. Tell me what to say. Like, word for word, what would you say? Because I want to be like you. I want to make your money, so you need to tell me what you would say. So now I have my distributors. They're great. They come to me, sending me their screenshots, and they say, what would you say? And that's perfect. I love that. I'll tell you what I would say. And then you learn from it, and as you go, you put your own little personal touches on it. You get better with your words. You get better at knowing what words are no-no. Like, you don't say those words, but these words are, you say the same thing, but you find better ways to say them. And you get that from asking your upline. Like, like for me, I honestly had to put my pride down a little bit. I was like, man, I want to be good at this, but like, I really just got to suck it up and just be like, Brittany, I have no idea what I'm talking about. You need help me. Like, put your pride down. If you want a success, ask us. You know, we're your upline. That's why we're here. Ask us questions. Don't ever feel like you're asking too much. Don't ever feel dumb, because we all were there. I was there. I still am there. I'm asking Brittany questions every single day. And yeah, I think I just covered. Oh, and I'll go over a little bit with my distributors. Like I said, I just had that girl reach out to me, and I've had a couple people reach out to me. But honestly, how I got my distributors in April, from Hostapost. Like, if a person messaged me and I said, okay, do you want to know more about the cleanse? And they were like, oh, yes, please. And then I sent them the cleanse info, and they're like, wow, that's so amazing. I'm like, okay, great. Do you want to hear the pricing? Yeah, sure. Here's the price. Wow, that's such a great price. And they're being like super juiced about it. I'm like, okay, let me see what I can do here. So I message them. I send them a little voice message like, hey, I don't ask everyone this, but you just seem like pretty pumped on this product. How would you feel about making extra money by like doing what I'm doing, like posting like I post? And then that's how I signed all 5 of my distributors in April, just from doing that. Having people that I feel like I connected with through a message. They were just as hyped as I was on this cool product. They haven't even tried it before in their life, and they're a distributor just because I said, you seem to like the idea of this product. Do you want to do it? And now that I have a month in, I'm posting. Yeah.
I was just going to say, let me just backtrack for a second, y'all. She's been in, I think today's your 30th day, or yesterday was. And she has made $500 and
I don't even have my first paycheck.
That's not even her paycheck, y'all.
Or my credit. And I got $150 in product credit too.
And like, for those of you who think that you need success to have money, or wait, to make money, you need to, like, seriously just let people know what you're going for. When you tell people what you're going for and you believe that you're going there, like, she is just proof of that, you guys, that, like, just doing is how you're going to get there. She just, like, told herself, I need it. I don't know. It's just crazy to me because, like, a lot of people on here, they know that they can do it, but they just don't make the decision to go after it. And I think it just comes down to, like, you need it. That's it. So, like, y'all, at the end of the day, how bad do you need the extra money? And we're not saying, hey, you have to go balls to the wall, go hard in the paint, and, you know, become a diamond. But how bad do you want to make that $500 a month? Like, that's just what it comes down to. I mean, she didn't have any fear in her mind. Like, I'm too new for that. I'm too inexperienced for that. I haven't tried the products yet for that. I don't think you tried any of the products that you sold.
No, I didn't get my wrap until 10 days after I started, and I already sold like 4 orders of wraps. Like, yeah. No, I didn't know what I was talking about.
You were just so excited. That's all, you guys. You gotta be excited.
Why can't I be Katie and Brittany? Like, why can't I be a double and triple diamond? Like, there's no reason why you can and I can't. And just like me, all of you that are watching me that want to be Ruby, why can't you be Ruby? If I can be Ruby, you can be Ruby. There's just really no reason why you can't be just like me. So that just goes back to, like, people are watching. When you're talking to a potential distributor and they say, oh, no, thank you, don't think that that's a fail. Don't think that that's a fail, because now you planted that seed and they're going to be watching you now. They're going to be, you know, your name's going to be fresh in their mind. So just even that's a success right there, that you reached out to someone in the first place, even if they say they're not interested. Now you've opened their eyes and they're watching you. So everyone's always watching you. Moral of the story is everyone's always watching you. So, you know, do your work through your post and your Facebook. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you guys want me to cover, but that's basically it. Like, just listen to Katie and Brittany. Like, listen to your upline. They want you to succeed. Like, we can't go anywhere without everyone else. Like, we have to take our team with us. You know, we have to help you guys and lead you guys the best that we can. So just come to us. Don't ever be afraid. Don't ever compare yourself to us. I didn't compare myself to Brittany at all. I said, I want to be Brittany. Like, I want to be there. I want to be that double diamond. I didn't say, oh my gosh, like, look, she's a double diamond. Like, I have so much to do. No, I never did that. I said, I will be Brittany. I will be a double diamond. So it might be easier said than done, but just don't compare yourself. Just be a Ruby. Like, you can do it. If you want to be a Ruby, then say you have to be a Ruby, and you'll get there.
And guys, I
don't know if there's anything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna let everybody, if you have questions for her, go ahead and put them in the chat really quick. And while we're waiting on that, I just want to say that this is so crazy because, y'all, people come into this all the time and they're so afraid. And so just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And they're like, really, there is no perfect message, perfect post. Like, y'all, literally, like she said, asking questions. Like, I still ask questions. Like, I have to go into a triple page. I post them like, hey guys, like, how do I fix this? Or how do I do this? And, you know, I don't even care because, guys, ambassadors still ask questions. And sometimes I feel like it's the dumbest question ever. I'm like, how could an ambassador ask this question? And then, like, it just makes me realize, like, there's never going to be a time where you're just like 100% like, hell yeah, I got everything. I understand everything. There's times where, like, Brittany says stuff to me or I say stuff to, you know, other people. And I'm just like, I have to learn. I have to learn new ways. We evolve. We learn better ways to do different things. And, you know, the most important thing is that you're taking the initiative to do it. You'll learn more if you do it. But if you're scared to message and you never send out a message, you're going to end up quitting because you don't get anywhere. Because you're too scared to take that first step. So take the step. Okay, so, like, let's see. Okay, so Stasia. Okay, wait, Kaylin. Okay, your question was Stasia said she wants to say something real quick. Hold on, I don't see you. Hold on, Stasia. I don't see you. Okay, there you are. I'm unmuting you.
All right. Okay, I don't mind Aaron in the background, but I just wanted to let you guys know, I know a lot of you are scared to mess up. And this just came to my mind because I literally just messaged a girl and completely like had like the biggest typo, and I'm dying, going double. But whenever you have those mistakes, play it off as a joke. Like, I'm messaging this potential distributor and I had a typo, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. I can't even type right now. Like, make a joke out of it. Don't worry about messing up. Fix it and turn it into a big joke, because that's how I find a lot of my distributors is if I mess up, I joke about it, and then we build that relationship. Oh, okay. And then they like get to know me more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's totally true, guys. Like, they want to see that you're like a real person, like that has feelings and can, that messes up and isn't perfect, especially as you're like talking about all of your success, So, yeah, that was genius too. I think you're saying that. Okay, yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions, guys. Screenshots, questions. If you need like anything, your upline's going to teach you how to do it. Like, we already know what we're doing. We're here to teach you, and if we don't know, we'll figure it out. So, all right. So, yeah, Megan, where are you? Hold on. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm right here. Hang on, let me turn my thing on. I'm actually helping my friends get signed up right now. So I'm over at their house. But okay, so you guys, this business, I made it so overcomplicated, and literally this is why I tell all my distributors, inaction breeds fear, action breeds confidence. And it's so true, because this happened to me. I literally watched Katie and Brittany promote and then promote again and then promote again, like without me. Like, I don't know if y'all know this, but I started like back when they started. I think I was like, Brittany, wasn't I one of your first
yeah.
DTs?
So
like,
I was like
DT?
2.5 months in the business, 3 months in the business. And I signed a girl named Sam that I met on Facebook who signed you. And Megan was the first wrap party that I ever did. I lived in North Myrtle Beach, and I drove all the way to Charleston for her butt. And ever since then, you guys, she's been on the team. So that was like August 2015 probably. Yeah.
So a little bit about my personality. I'm extremely green. So I came in this with a fire. I signed 12 customers my first month, and that was not with Hostapost. So that was like insane for me. I was on a roll. But what happened was I learned so many ways to work this business and be successful, and I tried to do it every possible way I could, and I forgot how I signed 12 customers. So I stopped doing what I was strong at, and I tried to do what all these other leaders who were successful were doing, and it totally threw me off my game. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I just knew too much, and I wasn't taking the right kind of action. And so it really got me in a rut. And then I started comparing myself to Brittany and to Katie and be like, oh my gosh, like, what's wrong with me and stuff like that. So like, I literally did everything I freaking could besides message people. Like, I thought I was working the business and being busy, but I was like adding people, growing my market. I was talking to people but not asking. I was posting. I was doing all of these things. And literally in April, I said, F that. And I literally went straight hard on Hostapost. I kept up with my posting, but y'all, it didn't even matter if I posted or not, because I was asking at that point and messaging people. And so I just printed out my new friends list. I added 420 new friends in 3 months on Facebook, and I signed 27 customers, the most that I've ever signed, and double promoted, because I didn't have any volume at that point. I don't even think I had gotten paid for like 3 months before that. So I was like nothing. I was basically like a brand new distributor. I went hard on Hostapost and took action. And dude, my confidence level was so crazy. I promoted to Ruby, something that I never like saw myself doing. I struggled to get to executive, y'all. That's insane to me now. Like, now I'm like kicking myself, like, why didn't you just message people? I was making it so much harder on myself. So like, don't be afraid to message people. And if you're not getting the results that you want, you're not talking to enough people. So message more. Get out an extra sheet of Hostapost. Make that like your minimum goal. So don't stress yourself out, but know what these leaders are doing to get 30 customers a month and start where you are, make that your new normal, and then bump it up a notch. Make that your new normal. And the goal is to get the work ethic of that leader that's signing 30 plus customers. So I hope that helped you guys, because like, and listen, the things that I had to go through, like, who in their right mind sits an executive for 2.5 years and doesn't quit this business? So like, literally, I'm so glad I didn't quit, because I would not be going diamond this month. So, and all of the people on my team, like, they wouldn't be here. So just think about that. Like, don't give up, because you could be giving up on so much for yourself.
I love that.
Yeah, so true. All right, Jerica, I'm muting you. All right, go ahead. And after this,
I just wanted to agree with Megan. I signed, I don't know exactly, but over 25 customers in my first 3 weeks. And when I first started this, I had 125 friends on Facebook, okay? Now I have like 800. So that goes to show you how many people I added in those 3 weeks to get my customers. I added people every single day. I build my market, but I was also messaging them. Every time I got a new friend, I would let a couple days go by, and then I'd say, hey girl, can you post this for me so I could send you some free stuff? Did I know when I was getting free stuff? No. Did I know what the free stuff was going to be? No idea what that was going to be, but I just got it out there. I added these people. I don't know who they are, where they came from, but that's how I got my customers. You add people and you talk to people. So I just want to throw that in there. It was the same exact thing as Megan. Like, I signed all my customers because I added people and did host to post. Like, you just have to make yourself available. You will find those customers.
Yeah, let me just shout out somebody too. Kaylee, I know you're on here. She just joined the other day, and she didn't have a lot of Facebook friends. I don't even think she had an Instagram, I think. I don't know, correct me. No, she didn't. She's up to almost 100 followers in the last couple days and has posted 18 posts that, like, look so perfect, and her pictures are so good. Like, literally, just, like, if, you know, don't use that as an excuse. Like, use that as a reason to, like, get your butt in gear and, like, add people. Get to know people.
Let me say right now, I have a message from Kaylee in my inbox. She says, I'm sending you a screenshot of this post. Does it look okay? Should I post this? Like, there it is right there. And I look at it. I'm like, you did great, girl, but I would say this instead. And she's like, oh, okay, thank you so much. Like, now she knows for the next time. And it's just a perfect example. She just signed her first LC, and she's been doing this for what, 2 days, 3 days? So she's killing it because she's asking questions, and that's exactly what I did.
She signed 3.
What?
She signed 3.
Nice. Yeah. See?
Yep.
Dude, I just love that so much. 125 friends, guys, and that's crazy because I know I've gotten that before. Like, I don't have as many friends, or I don't have as many followers. Like, y'all, I started with 300 on Instagram, okay, and 300 ain't nothing. Like, when you first start, nobody starts this with like 1 trillion followers, 1 trillion friends. Like, let's get real, okay? We all start with we're like nobody's on Facebook, all right? We got like a couple of friends. So that was so crazy. Thank you so much, Jerica, Megan, Stasia. You guys are all freaking.
Can I say one more final thing that I almost forgot?
Yeah, say it.
I just wanted to say, like, one thing that I thought men would never buy this stuff. So, like, why add men? Well, I would also like to say that 3 of my loyal customers are men. So, like, don't even stop there. Like, men will buy this stuff too. So I just want to throw that out there too. Like, everything is possible.
You're a freaking beast. All right. So, yeah, dude. Okay. So, wow, that's awesome. Priscilla, where are you at? PR. Okay. Now, Priscilla was, one of our top. Okay, it hates me. All right, I am muted you, Priscilla. Priscilla's one of our top distributor enrollers. And I want her to go over with you guys. And after Priscilla's done, we're going to talk about organization and stuff, because I know that was a very common question. But I want Priscilla to go over how she signed so many DTs, because, guys, Priscilla is incredible. She's a top enroller, distributor enroller for her team month after month. So, Priscilla, can you just share with us, what are you doing to sign so many DTs? Like, is it posts? Are you messaging? Tell us the whole deal.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so I'm seriously posting on, I'm getting all of my people from Facebook, really. Like, I'm just really strong on Facebook. I'm working on Instagram right now, but So I am posting on Facebook every single day about the business. Like, I know how you and Brittany, you know, y'all go from like business one day to product the next day. But if I'm like really pushing for distributors, I don't care if I posted about the business the day before, I'm posting about the business again, because the business is either doing something for me right now or it's going to do something for me in the future. So I'm either posting my success or what I've been able to do with the business, or I'm posting what it's going to do for me in the future. I don't care if it's future 5 years, if it's future tomorrow, future in a month, I don't care. I'm posting about it. So when I'm like mass enrolling my DTs, I'm posting about the business every single freaking day. I don't care. If people don't like it, they'll just block you, they'll unfriend you, whatever, and you just add more people, and they're going to be there either way. So you just post how you want to post what you need to post for whatever you need to do, whether it's products or business, and you just get the shit done. I'm messaging every single person. Sorry, language.
We all curse.
But and I'm messaging everyone, like a few of my distributors, and they're actually on here now. I did a host post and they bought the cleanse for me, and they're like, you know what? I got the cleanse, but I really want to do the business. Like, can you tell me more about that? So even though you're doing host to post for customers and stuff, some of those people may or may not, but more than likely somebody will become your distributor. I think I've had 3 people just from my host to post that bought the cleanse from me and ended up saying, like, you know what, forget just like trying the products. I want to try the products and make money. And so that's how I've got 3 or 4 of them actually. But I'm messaging and I'm posting every single day. Yeah, Victoria was one of them, and Victoria's going Emerald this month. So yeah, she came from buying a cleanse from me, and she's a distributor about to go Emerald.
Can you just talk about, like, I saw someone says, I needed to hear this. I've been concerned on what people think. You're the perfect example of IDGAF. So can you just like talk about that for a second?
Yeah. Okay. So I used to really care about what people thought of me. Even I'm 22 years old. I'm a young mom. I have a little boy. He's 2. And I used to care what people thought about me. You know, it's not typical just to not go to college and just to get pregnant. And, you know, that's just not typical. I'm not going back to college. So that's not normal either. And like I said, I used to worry a lot about what people thought of me. As I grew in the business, I started doing a lot of self-development because Katie and Brittany, like, they say that all the freaking time, and I honestly was like, there's no way that's gonna help. There's just no way. Eventually, I was like, you know what? They keep preaching it. Something's telling me just to try it, and so I try it. And self-development has helped me so much get over just my freaking pride and ego, and like, I'm no better than anybody else. And if somebody doesn't like what I'm posting or doing for my family, then like Brittany said, I don't care. Like, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna post what I have to do for my family, and if this is what I want to do, and I'm making a full-time income right now. Like at the end of this month, I'll be making $300 less than what my boyfriend makes at his job. So like, he's been working there for 4 years and is making the same thing I'm about to make this month. And I really just started truly working the business in December. I mean, just those few months, I'm making exactly what he's making. And that's freaking crazy to me.
It's like, do I want to care about what people think, or do I want to make money? Which one matters more?
Yeah.
But like, I mean, you'll hear our top earners say it all the time, like, people's opinions don't pay your bills, you guys.
Exactly.
You know, if you went ahead and you got a serving job, or if you got a job at McDonald's, like, you're doing what you can to pay the bills, right? You wouldn't care then if someone had to say something about it. You know, if you went and got a serving job and someone's talking crap because servers don't make a lot of money, or you're a pizza driver, okay? You know, are you going to care then? No, you're going to go to work, right? You're going to be like, well, I got to go to work. Like, I gotta make money, and this is all that I can do. Well, for me, this is all that I can do, because like Priscilla said, I'm a college dropout. This is all I can do. So do you think I care if you make fun of me, or if you make a post about how it works, people are stupid, or whatever it is? No. Because guess what? People who make those posts probably aren't happy in their own lives already. So I don't care about your pity party.
Not only that,
you know?
Yeah, not only that though, like they can hate all they want to, but guess what? You're still making money. You're still making money. They can hate on you all they want to, but guess what? You're still bringing in a check. You're still taking your kids to the beach. You're still going out to buy your kids whatever the heck they want. You're going to get your nails done. You're going to get your hair done. So they can hate all they want to. I don't care.
Y'all, that's important too, because I was really big, and I have a video that I shared to the team page a long time ago, and I can reshare it so you guys can see when the difference of me when I first started this business 2 months in. We did a challenge to make a video, and y'all, I wanted to die.
Oh God.
This video was announced. Like, I literally wish that I could have just jumped off a cliff. I wasn't even gonna do it. But then Brittany's ass did the video first, and I was like, oh God, like if Brittany does it, she's in my downline. Like, I can't just let one of my distributors do a video and me be a bad upline and not do it.
Oh God. I was like this. Hi guys, I just want to go and make a video about our wrap. Our wraps are really good. It was like next time it's on my memories, I'm going to share it with you guys. You guys are going to crack up.
I'm going to share mine in the page again so you guys can see it, but it was so embarrassing. And you will not know, like if you saw that video right now, you would be like, how is this the same person that just did that Zoom? Like, it's so weird.
Caterpillars turn into butterflies, you guys.
Yes.
So if you're at a part while you're like, dang, I kind of suck right now, like that was me, you will get better if you decide to get better.
And it gets better. And the point of that video, guys, as ugly and awful and embarrassing as that video is,
oh my God, that baby is so cute.
I'm not.
Do you see that baby right there?
Oh, look at the baby. Oh my God, I have baby fear so bad. I can't wait to pop out this kid. But anyways, so the point of that video was I made that video and I still got 7 loyal customers off of it. So, and it was like I said, the worst video you'll ever see in your life. So it's like those things. And guys, at that point, people, like, I actually had somebody make a status right after that about me. And the crazy thing was, at that point, did it hurt my feelings? Yes. When I was that new in the business, it hurt me. But then now, it's like those people that said that junk, and I still remember people that me and Brittany went to high school with, they're like, man, my God, these Works people. And me and Brittany are the only ones who do it Works from our high school. So they're like, yeah, these are Works people. And I'm sitting here like, dude, like, I make more money than like everybody that I went to school with, like, and all their college fancy degrees and stuff. I make more money doing this for my phone. So like, I'll still do this and chill for like the rest of my life while you still work, 1 million hours a week with your fancy master's degree. Okay. So, don't let anybody discourage you. Don't let anybody discredit you. Don't let anybody make you feel like because you're in network marketing, it's not as good as having a master's or a bachelor's or whatever the hell that people do. It's just as good. Okay. And having master's is good too, but it's just 2 different kind of career paths. And it's not like you are not as worthy as somebody that has a piece of paper with their name on it, all fancy and stuff. You are just as worthy as all the success that you can get. It's just all up in your head if you're going to do it or not. And that's what I absolutely love about this business is you could be, a D student, a C student, and still make $1 million. It doesn't matter where you're at. You don't need school to be a millionaire. You don't need school to make you feel like you're somebody. You can do this and go as far as you want with it. Okay, so let's talk about 2 more things. So prelims, let's talk about prelims. We'll post tomorrow. So anybody that was a part of this business from April 1st to April 30th, all your loyal customers, all your, teams, commissions, all that kind of stuff is going to be posted tomorrow on what you make. If you look at this commissions check tomorrow and you're like, I am so pissed that I only made $50. I want you to use that attitude, that anger, that whatever, to fuel your fire to get to where you want to be. If you want to make $500 a month, you got to put in more work. If you look at that check and you're like, okay, and this is what you have to honestly ask yourself, did I work as hard as I could? Because most of the time, people that are so angry that they got a bad check is because they were lazy and didn't work. And, that's true for me too. If I had a bad month where I was lazy, I look at my check and I'm like, God, like, I wish it was bigger. I wish it was more. And then the next month I do more, make more, I have a bigger check. And that's the coolest thing is in this business, you don't even have to, it doesn't matter any of your qualifications. It's up to your work ethic. You work harder, you make more. And that's the best thing because I've never heard of another opportunity to where you could say, I need an extra $2,000. I can make $2 extra at the drop of a hat with this. So I want you guys to look at your check, let it fuel you to the next level, let it make you, and use what Jerica said, if you need that money, go to work. You can get that money. Jerica made $500 in her first 3 weeks. So think about if you need $500 and roll 5 people, get all 5 fast started, that's $500 in bonuses plus your commissions. So start looking at that. Now let's talk about organization, okay? Organization.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
I just want to talk about this real fast. I have a lot of people that tell me I don't know what to post every month. Every single month you could do the same thing. You can talk about you're so excited that prelims are posting tomorrow if you haven't made a post today about the business and you're going to see your first check. And then tomorrow talk about how you saw your first check and you're so excited to get paid and you're in disbelief that you're becoming successful and what you're going to be buying or paying off. And then when you get that payment, you post about that too. And then all month you just talk about what you're paying for because of your paycheck. And then at the end of the month, you talk about how it was such a good month and how you got an increase in your paycheck this month and da-da-da-da. And then you start back at square one, how you're so excited to see prelims. Oh my God, prelims are posted. Oh my God, I'm about to get paid. This is what it's paying for. I got paid. This is what it's paying for. I bought this. I bought this. I bought this. I bought this. It's the end of the month. Do you see what I'm saying? Y'all got to teach your team how to do that too. All of us every single month should use these things that are going on as a reason to talk about what we're to post about it. So if you're in the business the last month, even if you signed a customer, you're getting a paycheck this month. It doesn't matter how little you're making. Just make sure you make it clear your paycheck's helping you pay for something. That's just so important. And I just want to remind everybody, make sure you use prelims and, the preview of your check as a reason to write 5 posts for the next week until you get paid. Find a way and be creative to post about it. So.
Yeah. So, and that's really important too. And I always talk about too, for the whole entire month, I'm so excited to get paid this month because we're doing this. And you could say that on the first of the month. And then the next day you're talking about, so many opportunities. And also, I don't know if I said this already because I forget everything, but, post what you're doing this month. I am going Ruby this month. And you need to post this tomorrow morning when you wake up, a photo of you and your fam. I am going Ruby this month, and I am so excited because we're going to be making an extra $500 a month, and that's going to help with blah, 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 blah. And talk about what that's going to help you with and get into detail. Get into, get your emotion words out. Really feel out that thing. And guys, I know when I write, a real good business post, it takes me, 20 minutes to write this post up. Because I need to, think, get all the emotions, get all the, emotion words in there. Make sure people understand how I'm feeling, how excited I am. What is this paying for? Put it into relation so, people can see everything. And that's where you're going to start to realize people will start messaging you more about the business and being more inquisitive. But, okay. And Brittany, after I say this, I want you to talk about the video thing and then we're going to be done. I don't want to forget about that. That's important. Organization. A lot of people ask about this. Okay. So what I do to be organized, and this is the best way that I found that helps me, is I type up a steps of success for myself because my steps of success is not just 3 DTs and 4 LCs. I look at what I need that month. I write it down on a Word document, and let me see. I have one right here. I think, yeah, this is one of my old ones. It says all my loyal customers, I put it says loyal customers right here. And then it put every loyal customer, their ID and what day they ordered. And then a check mark means I sent them I send a thank you letter in the mail with a sample of something. So I just write all their stuff down, and then I have a team member section as well. And I write down all my team members' names, what day they signed up, and their ID number. And then when they get their 2 LCs, check. So I know they're Fast Start qualified. I know who I signed up. I have it right here, and I keep it in my little folder. And I just can easily go through my entire list and be all right, this person ordered this, and this person ordered this, and then they're on their last month. Let's get them on another 90-day challenge. For me, this is just a super cut and dry, I'm super red. I don't do organization. So this helps me. And if that's more of your personality where you're I just need something dead simple, boom, print out a sheet like this or write a sheet like this and just use it. I can even upload one on the page. So you guys can have like the template. Just change it to whatever you want to do that month. Mine's never the same. I always change, like if I need 15 DTs this month, I need 15 DTs and I need 25 LCs. And that's what it is. And so sometimes it's 2 pages and not just one. But that's what I do to keep track of my enrollments. As far as potentials, I have a list, PDTs, PLCs, and you can guys literally, like, this is my little notebook. It goes with me everywhere. I got it from Target, and it has a little clipboard, and that's it, okay? So I just carry that, PDTs, PLCs, and then my follow-up dates. Everybody goes into the handy-dandy notebook, okay? Everybody's name gets put in my calendar. I do a paper calendar because I screenshot, like, who I need to follow up with, and at the end of the night, I always write down their name in my calendar on that day and what time I'm following up. And if it's on a Facebook, on a messenger, I always use, like, the Facebook thing, but I also write them down. So that way I always have, like, a record of who I talk to, when I talk to them, when I'm following up with them. So I always have, like, a written way to go. And that's really
I just feel like you just got to write it down. Like, there's no other way to be organized. Like, you write it down.
Don't make it complicated.
Yeah.
If you complicate it, you're not going to stick to it. You'll do it for like 3 days and not do it anymore. So that's why I did that.
Line piece of paper, PLCs, PDTs, hundreds list, current loyal customers that signed up, and a calendar. Boom, you're golden. And you know what, you guys, just screenshot stuff. Like, if you're like out driving and you're like, oh, I'm going to forget I talked to this PLC, like, screenshot it. And I write down all my screenshots at night.
Yeah, that's what I do. I always screenshot, because if I don't screenshot it, I won't remember that I said I was following up with them on Friday. So make sure you do that. All right. And then as far as I told somebody else this, as far as like your time organization, you have to find what's best for you, but don't make your story an excuse. And that's really important. So I don't want to hear, I'm just work's busy, my kid's sick, blah, blah, blah. That's your reason that you're not going to promote. So you have to think of, all right, I have this much time and your schedule does not look like mine and mine doesn't look like yours. So you have to decide, how does my schedule line up? Like, do you wake up before your kids? If not, wake up before your children by 30 minutes, work, and then work when they're at napping, or work when they go to sleep at night. I do a lot of my work at night because it's easy for me. I just like to, it's quiet. I have my own time and I work at night. I get stuff done, but you got to say, like, if you have a lunch break, use that lunch break to work for 30 minutes or an hour, however long you have. Then, but when your kids go to bed, or when your spouse goes to bed, whatever, spend that time, working. You just have to find where you have pockets in your day to where you are wasting time, aka watching TV, or, just sitting at a stoplight, or, whatever, on lunch break. Like, you're scrolling through Facebook. Well, why not knock out 30 to 45 minutes of your work? So when you get off of work, you already did like an hour worth of work before you even get off of your regular job. And if you need more help, tell your upline what your day looks like detailed, and they'll tell you where to work it in. But Brittany's going to share really quick. Can you share how, when you're talking to a potential distributor, and this is something that Brittany does that's genius. I started working it into my potential conversations. It's amazing. That she sent the opportunity video that she made. So just tell us about that and tell us when you send it, and then we are going to be done.
So I started a new album in the team page. It's called Potential Distributor Example Conversations, whatever. I'm literally taking all the conversations that I'm doing now, or the good ones, and I'm going to be saving them and putting them in that album for you guys so you can read through how I go step by step with my conversation. But I always talk about how we get paid, what it's done for me. I figure out how much they need to make a month. I figure out if they're on social media a lot. I reiterate why this would be a good idea for them, because it fits into their schedule this way, and how I'll be able to help them, and I tell them how we make money. And then I get to the part where I'm like, okay, well, I'm sure you have a ton more questions. I'm actually really busy right now talking to some other people, but I can send you this video I made that goes over everything more in depth. Would that be cool if I sent it to you real quick? And they always say yes, because they want to watch. And it's a short 10-minute video. And I highly recommend you guys doing the same. I've done this even since before I was a diamond. This is what helped me go diamond. And I literally just talked about what the company was in like a minute. I talked about my story in 2 to 3 minutes. I talked about how we work the business, how how I can help them, and that's basically it. So if you watch my video, I would definitely just try to write down, okay, she talked about this. This is what I'm going to go over, and just make a bullet point. And I can post that in the team page in a minute for you guys. So you can tag your team and get with them and converse with them about this video as well. But if you make this video, it'll literally save you so much time. You know, and especially getting on the phone. I don't really spend a lot of time getting on the phone with somebody unless they see this video and they have more questions. But this is perfect, y'all. And even if you're not like successful yet, you can talk about what it's going to do for you. And even if you've made only $100, you can talk about how it's helping you with bills, how it's helping you pay for groceries and gas. You don't have to let people know, oh, I make this much a month. Like, just say those minor things, because that's what it's doing, and people are going to be able to like open their eyes a little bit more and say, well, I need help with groceries, I need help with gas. So I definitely recommend making your own video if you are trying to promote and sign people.
Yeah, and I think too, making it, guys, I made mine like 4 times before I liked it. So don't like just record yourself making it, upload it to YouTube, and send it to your potentials. But just make sure that when you're doing the video, 1, you look your best. 2, you just speak your story, and be confident when you're talking. And if you have to record it 4 or 5 times, then just do it. Okay, it's worth it. And once you have it recorded, you can use it forever and start sending it to everybody. So does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Because otherwise we're about to shut this thing down. Okay, so I'm about to turn this thing off, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.